Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in the fall of 2022. Shimmy Shimmy, the album, Dad AF. Rock on gold dust. Boost! Woman! How are you guys doing today? Well, when it's a Friday and you're waiting to go see Halloween Ends with your friends, why not a drama video? Why not a drama video? Today's video was going to be a beauty influencer drama video, something I haven't done over here in a while, and that's where I got my start. But I'm actually waiting for a statement from a few people before I make that video, because I wanted it to be, you know, a fully achieved video. So I reached out to try to get some statements from some people. So that video might be coming here in a few days. So I was like, I haven't made a Deaf Noodles video in a while, and I had seen a few tweets that he had put out, and I realized he wasn't really pushing this comedy club as much as he had in the past. He wasn't really pushing these roasts as much as he had in the past. And so I was like, what is going on with him? And when I looked at his channel, and I looked at his Instagram, and I looked at his Twitter, what I realized is Deaf Noodles has done what he was trying to do all along, which I guess is successfully destroy his career, because he has absolutely successfully destroyed his career, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. But before I do, I was going to do a little get ready with me over on the TikTok today, because I'm like obsessed with the outfits of the day. You know where they go. Sweatshirt by Sheen, earrings by Channel, sunglasses by, you know, Ray-Ban, all that kind of stuff. But I was going to be like, you know, trucker hat by Gorin, a sweatshirt by Mr. Beast, sweat shorts by Champion, Birkenstock, sandals. But anyway, lip gloss by Lunar Beauty. When your lips are dry as mine, then it's Lunar Beauty time. So I've been watching all these outfits of the day, but mine would basically be the same one every single day, and it would be like sweat shorts by Champion, black t-shirt by Goodfellow by Target. So anyway, that would be my outfit of the day every single day over there. Let me tell you, last night, so y'all know if you watch my videos, this is the intro part. So if you want to fast forward through this, fast forward, but you're going to miss all the interesting things I have to talk about, okay? So I have been obsessed with watching Fear the Walking Dead last night. But I started getting all these people texting me and telling me to watch The Walker. My cousin Caroline did, my good Judy Tanya Jean did, to watch The Walker. It just came out, or The Walker. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be going walking is what I need to do. I need to be power walking at the mall. So anyway, my mom, back in the day, little side story, she used to love to walk like 5 miles a day, every single day, you know, around the neighborhood. But when it would get cold, she would go to the mall and she would walk. And she would always tell me that she was friends with the people that did the surveys. Do you guys know the people that take surveys in the malls, you know, and they go to like, they're like, hey, can I stop you for a minute? My mom like knew those people because she walked every day in the mall. But anyway, I think my mom like stopped and got an Orange Julius on her way home too. But okay, so I started watching the TV show The Watcher last night on Netflix. You guys, it is so fantastic. It is so scary. Like, I was really kind of getting scared watching it last night. It is such a fantastic cast. It's Naomi Watts. It is Mia Farrow. Who else is in it? Jennifer Coolidge is in it. It is really, really well done. And I'm going to do a full review on my review channel when I finish it. I only have 3 episodes left. It's only 7 episodes long. It's so well done, but it really has like Rosemary's Baby vibes to it. So if you like the movie Rosemary's Baby from way back in the day, go check that out. The other update that I wanted to give you was on my Bird Buddy video that I did the other day. And I want to thank everybody for watching me do that rant video. I mean, it wasn't really a rant video because I am really, really frustrated with this order that I made over a year and a half ago. And what was so interesting was that after I did the video, I started getting bombarded with Bird Buddy ads on Instagram and on Facebook. Everywhere, I was like getting all these Bird Buddy ads, right? And so I started going in and I read the comments, and it was so interesting. Like, the comments were so much worse than the comments that I had read on my video. I mean, people were like, I ordered this like 2.5 years ago. People were so upset about it, and it's so consistent. So interestingly enough, though, the CEO of Bird Buddy reached out to me. And he made a lot of excuses, and he also made a lot of promises. And so I will be doing a follow-up video. I have been promised I will be receiving a bird buddy by a certain date. So I'm going to give them the time to send me my bird buddy. This is what I don't understand, okay? I will just say this, is that I think they quoted the number that 70,000 have been sent out. If you had 70,000 bird buddies sent out and you were so concerned that you emailed a personal email to somebody, right, giving all of these explanations and all of these promises for what had happened, why would you not just maybe shoot them a bird buddy? Especially since they were owed that bird buddy a year and a half ago. I'm just asking. I don't know what, right? So anyway, but they're promising me that I'm going to get a bird buddy by a certain date. So I'm going to give them that date and even a little bit longer. And then if I do not receive, I'm giving full warning over here, okay? And if I do not receive the bird buddy by that time, I will get on here and do another, do another update about that. If I do receive the bird buddy, I will be very fair. I will do an unboxing. I will show it and everything. I will tell you something else that's interesting though, okay, is that the PR marketing director for NetView bird camera, which is the camera that I showed on Amazon, they reached out to me as well, and they said that they would send me a camera for free for me to review on my on my channel because they felt so bad that I had been treated so badly by Bird Buddy. Now, I'm not stupid. I know that this is going to make NetView look better, so it's good marketing for them, but I thought that that was rather nice. So if you want to see that review, go check out. I will be posting that on my review channel when they. I said, sure, if you want to send me a camera, I would love. I've been waiting 2 years for a bird camera. I would love a bird camera, you know. So anyway, so that's what's been. That's the update on the Bird Buddy bird camera situation. I was like, when I got the email from the CEO, I was like, so the CEO that doesn't have time to get out all these bird buddies out there, right? Has enough time to email a YouTuber that made some video that hardly even got 10,000 views. Okay, so we see where your priorities are. Anyway, let's get into today's video talking about Deaf Noodle. Okay, so like I said, I had gone to his Twitter and I had noticed that, I mean, I follow Deaf Noodles on Twitter, so I had seen several of his tweets come up, and it's just a lot of like funny haha memes that he's tweeting out now, or like TikTok kind of things. Now, I will tell you there was some news in the last 24 hours, and I want to make sure that I get this right. I'm not going to address this in this video today. I feel like this isn't, I have all of these things that I want to talk about on my review channel about this. I was Googling last night because I was trying to figure out, because they don't really ever say, when Michael Myers was caught and sent to the institution that he was at the beginning of 2018. So in my search for how did Michael Myers get to this hospital, because I'm like a huge Halloween fan, well, Halloween the franchise, the movie, in there I found all of these threads about Michael Myers being homophobic. I'm like, what is this? So I like copied these, and I'm going to do a whole video about it over on my review channel. But anyway, so there was all of this about how, hold on a second, supposedly Deaf Noodles, where is it at? I had it all screenshot. That, you know, this whole situation between Deaf Noodles and Keemstar, that the judge, like, canceled the whole thing and said that it's over, we're done, we're not dealing with it anymore. Deaf Noodles came, and so all these people were like, at Deaf Noodles, right? That basically he lost this lawsuit. Deaf Noodles came out and he doubled down and he put this statement out last night, and he said, hold on a second, let me get my reading glasses on. He said the defamation lawsuit against Keemstar has not been dismissed. In fact, the judge recently denied Keemstar's first request for dismissal. We filed our response to Keemstar's second request for dismissal 2 days ago, and he posted the whole thing on his Twitter, so you can go over there and see it on Twitter. But other than that, what I noticed was, if you go over to Deaf Noodles, hold on a second, his Twitter, it's, here, I'm just going to go down, like 3 hours ago, he was addressing all of it. Then it's a thirst trap picture, okay? Which he honestly hasn't even really been posting a lot of thirst trap pictures. And then it was 13 hours ago, this defamation situation with Keemstar. And then it was him retweeting this thing from his friend Corey. And then he says, I just had 2 energy drinks and I feel like I'm on the verge of having a heart attack. Which is very much about, like, he has had these situations where apparently, like, EMS have had to come out to his offices and stuff like that because he ate that chip that's, like, the most toxic, you know, spicy chip in the entire world and all this kind of stuff. So I think that's kind of a joke on that. And then he's got this meme up there about straws, and it's just meme after meme after meme. And if you go over here, there's really nothing on here about all of the, like, in the past. I mean, I'm now 2 days. Hold on a second. Let's go 2 days. 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. There's nothing on here about, like, roasts, comedy shows, or anything. Really nothing, right? And I'm like, what is he doing? Like, is he even, like, is that even happening anymore? So I go over to his YouTube channel. First of all, because I wanted to see what his views were like, right? Now, you have to remember, okay, Def Noodles, shoot, I had it all pulled up. Def Noodles channel, I think he has something like 539,000 subscribers or something like that. Oh, I got it exactly right. 539,000 subscribers, okay? And back in the day, he was getting 100, 200, 300,000 views on video. He has million viewed videos and things like that. He was doing very, very well on a consistent basis. And what he was doing was he was, you know, commenting on YouTube drama, which he's still doing. He's still doing pop culture drama. But let me just tell you, his most recent video that he did, which was 7 hours ago, is Pink Sauce Lady Confronts Critic. 2.2 thousand views. Oh, hold on a second. I'll be really fair, okay? 1 day ago, he posted TikToks that give me life. That video on a channel that has 539,000 subscribers received 2.5 thousand views on it. Okay, now, I ain't got my glasses on, but I'm going to put them on, okay? Because we're going to do a little bit of math, okay? 2,500 views divided by 539,000 subscribers is 0.004. I'm going to even round up because it's 46. 0.005, okay, percent that he is getting viewed on his channel. His channel's over. His channel is destroyed. Are you from Detroit? Okay? He might have to move to Detroit after all of this because his channel, we just got a new plant. Look, I'm so excited. I got more plants for my comedy club. His channel, his career is over. And I'm like, you know, really, what was your game at this point? You know, I know that, like, Dennis is so arrogant and so cocky and has so much ego that he would never get in a video and explain what he was doing. But if he got in a video and he said, you guys, like, listen, like, this was really my plan at this point. Like, I really didn't want to do the Minecraft cat videos anymore. Like, I was really tired of doing, you know, the drama commentary videos. I really just wanted to be a comic. I really wanted to have this comedy show. You know, obviously, like, I became the butt of a joke. I ruined my own career. I don't really know what to do to get it back. Like, I'm trying to listen to my audience. I'm trying to listen to my fans. But at this point, like, what it seems like is he really doesn't care and he's just willing to hand it over. Because at this point, if he can't even pull 3,000 views on a video and he has 539,000 subscribers, his channel is over. I mean, it is over. And he's getting like 20 comments on a video. So I went in here and I looked at the videos that he has, okay? Because he's really clickbaiting the hell out of these videos, right? So I went in here and I looked at these videos that he has, and he has on here, like, he does this one, like, there's this TikTok with this girl that it's like trending. Everybody's doing like duets and stitches with her. And it says cringe TikToks that should not exist. 4.8 thousand views. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, that's a video that if Def Noodles had covered that like 2 years ago, would have probably gotten him like 150,000 views. Okay, with just her picture in the title, right? In his picture. And then I'm looking in here. Logan Paul tries to cancel Bad Bunny and fails, right? Well, this was actually a pretty big story on YouTube, social media, pop culture. If you guys don't know about this whole story, it was a comment that Logan Paul made about Bad Bunny paying taxes in Puerto Rico. It was a huge story, okay? And it showed a lot of ignorance on Logan Paul's part. And it also showed the hypocrisy of Logan Paul for having, you know, moved there and done all that kind of stuff, right? It was a really big pop. You might be asking, well then Peter, if it was such a big story, why didn't you cover it? Because nobody cares about Logan Paul over here. But, you know, for somebody like Def Noodles, who has covered Logan and Jake Paul, who has covered the Ace family, who has covered all these people, that would have been like a big video for him back in the day. Like, I mean, that would have probably been a 200,000 or 300,000 viewed video for him back in the day, right? Okay. So he gets 5.7 thousand views for that, okay? Then he goes on, and there's all these other pop culture ones. Dream comes out as Shane Dawson. So this was another big pop culture story, right? That Dream, you know, okay, he shows his face, and it trends as everybody thinking it's Shane Dawson. Okay, it was like this big funny story that happened, right? All over the internet. Shane Dawson even posted it on his Snapchat and all this kind of stuff, right? So he does this story, even though he said he's not going to cover YouTube drama anymore, but he's still covering YouTube drama, right? So this is where you can see that he's a little bit desperate for the views and the money. Even though he says he wants to be a comedy channel, he wants to be a comedy club, he's desperate still for the views because he's still doing YouTuber drama because really, in all honesty, that's where he's comfortable, okay? So he does it, and he gets 8.1 thousand views, okay? Oh, by the way, before that, he does one called Dream's Face Reveal is Brilliant, and he gets 10,000 views on that, right? Okay, so even his YouTube, like, pop culture videos aren't really doing that well. So I go over here and I look at his most recent videos, and he's done these videos that are so clickbaity, you guys. And the first one is, I fired everyone who works with me. It's 8 minutes and 31 seconds. I watched it so you don't have to. And it got 8.1 thousand views. Why? Because he has built up this whole comedy club and all these people that work for him, typing away in the back room and all this kind of stuff, you know, like Gabby Hanna. And so, like, they're like, what's going on with all, why did he fire everybody, right? It is so dumb, you guys. It's him and these two guys, and they're sitting around, I think it's that Corey guy, and they're sitting there, and they're like, there's some joke about this thing that went out. It was like this Craigslist ad that some YouTuber is hiring like a videographer and other people to work for him, and people were speculating that it was Deaf Noodles, and he's like, I'm not hiring people, I'm firing people, okay? And then part of it is a vlog, and part of it is them just walking around and talking. It's so boring. Like, you guys, even the first comment on here is like, what even is this? Like, I'm so confused. So that's that video. And then he does, I finally quit the comedy club, and it has absolutely nothing to do with him quitting the comedy club. It shows him at the beginning, and he's like, you guys see, I have no friends, you guys were right, I quit, you were right, blah, 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 whatever, and he's got his dogs in his comedy club office, and he's like, I give it all the way to my dog Apollo, and all this. It's so, like, you guys, for somebody that is bankrolling on their humor, okay, that they are a comedian and that this is their next step, like, it is so cringe and so bad. Like, there are no jokes. I mean, it is so embarrassing to watch. Like, it is really embarrassing. It's like, yeah, my 5-year-old nephew could probably come up with better jokes than that. Like, seriously, in all sincerity, right? It's like, it's embarrassing. Like, it is truly, truly embarrassing, right? And so then it goes into this vlog thing, again, where he's, like, walking around outside, and I'm like, what is this? It's like he has lost he has no idea what he's doing anymore, right? And he's very calm in these things, okay? You know, he's very, like, people are like, oh, he's going through this midlife crisis, he's doing that. No, he seems very coherent to me. It's like he literally handed away everything that he had, and I think to some degree he's starting to regret it, but this is the power of ego and cockiness and pride. He's unwilling to admit it. It would be so easy just to say, you guys, I don't know what I did. Like, I lost sight of what I was doing, right? And I want to get back to what I was doing before. But he can't do that because he would have to admit that he was wrong, and he'd have to get a few comments from people, and probably quite a few comments from people saying, see, I told you so, I told you so. Because I'd be right there saying, I told you so. But no, like, I say this in my videos all the time. You know, I want other, you know, second, third chances for people out there. And if he came out and he took some ownership over the fact that he had been, like, really, because he's been harmful to people. He's hurt a lot of people by some of the things that he said, you know? And it's like, and backing other people that have made harmful statements. And if you want to come out and, like, take some ownership over that, and also take ownership over, like, all this silliness that you've been doing, so that your fans who have backed you and supported you for years and years and years understand what's going on. You might gain a little bit of your audience back, but it's not going to happen now. I mean, his channel is going to be obsolete. I mean, it already really is obsolete. You know, I honestly thought it would take a lot longer than this for him to get these kind of views. I thought it would take 6 months or a year for him to be less than 5,000 views a video. I mean, it's unbelievable to me. So then he does he does a short, I fired my whole crew, and that short is basically just from the I fired my whole staff kind of thing. It's just a clip from that he puts in his shorts. So he doesn't even have the talent or the creativity to take and do a whole new short. He just takes a clip of the old video and puts it up, and it's whatever to me. You know, it makes me, I want to say sad, because I was somebody that got up and watched, you know, Def Noodles videos. And like I said, there's a lot of people that he covered that I didn't. And so like, and there's a lot of other people out there like, you know, like Philip DeFranco that I watch and that covers people that I don't cover on this channel. And I am interested in YouTube drama. So when they cover those people, it's interesting to me, right? And I kind of liked that Def Noodles would do it in a very short manner of time, in a very kind of funny manner. It wasn't like I thought he was ever like the greatest comedian in the world, but you know, like it was interesting because my husband Alex and I were watching a show that Alex watches the other night. It was called Nightly Pop. And you know, there's like 3 comedians from LA and they like host a show and they talk about all these pop culture, you know, things that are going on. It's to some degree like a better, classier version of drama channels, right? So anyway, I was watching it and it's like, I mean, they are just like off the cuff, just hilarious, right? And, you know, I think that that's what it takes. He was funny. Like, he had the ability to be funny, and even if he wrote the jokes in there, I don't know, but like, okay, fine. He wrote in jokes and threw them in there, and from time to time, they'd be kind of funny and whatever, and they were lighthearted, and they were these videos that were just covering drama commentary. But now it's almost like he's kind of become this person, in all honesty, that like I don't even really want to watch. Like I don't even really want to see. I don't want to see his pictures come up. Like, you know, like really the only reason that I follow him is so I can do videos on him, and that's in all truth, right? You know, it's like these pictures of himself shirtless. It's like, okay, that's not why people followed you, to see that. I'm glad that you're proud of your physique. Congratulations. But like, that's not why people followed you. Like, do you not get it? Like, what are you doing? Like, and like, I guess I keep on making these videos because it's curious to me. Like, I'm like interested in what is he doing? Like, why is he so intent on total destruction of his channel and his career on YouTube? Like, I really don't does he just have so much mass money? Has he inherited money? Like, I mean, you know, is there just like so much family money there that I have no clue. I don't know, right? That like he doesn't have to worry about working and like it doesn't matter to him because, and to me, that's just even more a sense of entitlement. There are so many people out there that are busting their butts on a daily basis and working so hard that like, even like his scenes sometimes, like in these videos, where he's just like sitting back and he's like at his desk and he's like making jokes about, he's like this whole like clip about I'm firing people, I'm not hiring people, or I fired my whole crew, is all about how he needs to like hire like Bella Hadid's like PR person and all this kind of stuff based on this fashion show that she did and whatever. And I'm like, this is so uncomfortable, like what you're saying on here. Like, it is so uncomfortable. Like, and I think like that's another part of it. It's like a lot of his content has become very sexualized, from the thirst trap pictures to even like tweets that he puts out. It's like, it's very sexualized. And I'm like, I don't know that you really get that people from you don't really want to see that. Like, I don't know if that's like important for you to get validation that, you know what I mean? It's like, it was funny because I have to look this up. My friend posted this on Instagram, and she's absolutely beautiful, right? But she posted this on her Instagram story, and I loved this so much. She said, hold on a second, it said on here, unsolicited dick pics are not impressive. Please send unsolicited money instead. Thank you. And I love that so much. I don't, you know, I mean, as a YouTuber and as a gay YouTuber, I don't get unsolicited dick pics. I don't get any dick pics, but I don't get unsolicited money either. But if you want to send it, please send it to me. But I also don't understand. It's like the reading the room kind of thing. And I know when I say this, people get, like, the Jeffree Star fans, like, they get so upset with me. But it's like, people love Jeffree Star for his outrageous clothes and purses and his outrageous lifestyle and being able to travel everywhere and the extravagance all of it. Right? Like, I don't know that most people really want to hear about the fact that Jeffree Star thinks that he can give the best blowjob. You know what I mean? And very similarly, I think Deaf Noodles is in the same boat. Like, I don't think most people that follow Deaf Noodles, A, think that he's funny, and B, really want to see his hairy bush. I don't think that most people care. I really, really don't. And so, I mean, it's tragic. It is so tragic. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I beg you, please, on my knees, I beg you, stop. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.